Iowa at Nebraska. This is probably our last big game to talk about. We got Michigan State, Maryland after this, but this is probably the last big one. Iowa, Nebraska. Both teams 7-4 right now. Both teams need this win, in my opinion. Pretty bad.
Mhm.
Iowa's favored in this one by 6.5 over Nebraska. The over/under is set at 39.5. I think Nebraska's season is a failure if they don't win this game, for numerous different reasons, and I said that on Twitter earlier. It is the Heroes game. They're playing for the Heroes Trophy. Nebraska does lead the series 30-22. Tell me what you think about this. I think we should rename this rivalry from the Heroes game because it doesn't really fit. I mean, I know it's like an old name and stuff, and I feel bad taking away the old names. Would you rather call it the Rural Rumble?
The Rural Rumble?
Mm-hmm. I was workshopping this name a little bit because I think Iowa Nebraska needs a new rivalry name.
Man, there's a lot of old WWE memories that come to mind with that.
Does Kirk Ferentz and Matt Rule give you old WWE memories?
No.
Okay.
No, I think
maybe this name is not good. Sorry.
No, but I do like it. I think it's fun.
No, but two farming teams. They're both rural teams. They're out there. You got the Cornhusker. Yeah, I think it could work well.
What about the blue blood that stopped being a blue blood versus the team that never will be a blue blood because Kirk Ferentz coaches there?
A little long.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay. Shorten it up, and then we'll stop it a little bit more. Name the rivalry after Kirk Ferentz. I haven't looked at the comments. Do you guys like the Royal Rumble?
I actually think it is a good name. I like
the
it.
Corn War they have. The corn contest. Yeah.
Everybody gets one free bag of popcorn when they go to this game.
Free popcorn as you walk in through the door.
It's like close to 11 o'clock. This is why the banter has ramped up.
Yeah. Tenga says that Iowa will win. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that down right away. I tend to agree. I agree. I think that Iowa's going to win this game. I think that Iowa had a rough outing against Michigan State, but I think that was more so because they had just played Oregon and USC back to back.
I agree.
I think they're going on the road in this one. It will be another, tough going on the road again and stuff. But boy, I mean, I just think Iowa's line of scrimmage is too good against Nebraska's line of scrimmage, and we just saw Penn State just absolutely annihilate Nebraska's run defense, and I can't not see that happening. Maybe Iowa tries to pass the ball too much and they fall away from the run game, but I mean, it's not like Nebraska played a whole bunch of tough teams in a row, and that's why they were down. I think they had the bye week before Penn State, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah. I think Moulton and other Iowa backs are going to just gash Nebraska all game long.
I think you can see Jaziun Patterson be the leading rusher in this one.
That's very possible. Yeah. I think TJ Lateef has a bright future, but I just don't think he's going to be up for this game. And I agree with you. The lines of scrimmage are just massively in favor of Iowa. And in this game, if you have the better lines of scrimmage, you're going to win.
Phil says Corn War, and the trophy is a cornhole board game. Game board, sorry.
I like that. I've got Iowa 27, Nebraska 10.
Sorry, I'm really stuck on the name thing. Iowa what, you said?
27, Nebraska 10.
Oh, boy. I don't think Nebraska gets blown out.
I don't know if it feels like a blowout, but like I could see where it's like 17-10 in the fourth quarter, and then Iowa kicks a field goal to kind of extend it to 2, and then Lateef throws a pick 6.
I mean, maybe. Lateef's done a pretty good job of hanging on to the ball, hasn't he?
Yeah,
but really put it in terrible situations. He kind of goes to his legs right away.
like Phil Parker.
Yeah.
Phil Parker. It like
Yeah. Could see Lutmer getting a pick six in this game.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this game is going to stay close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think Iowa has everything they need to win this game, but I also don't want to continue, just completely discount Nebraska just because of what we saw against Penn State. That was a game that was on the road. I know Nebraska was coming off the bye, and so that was an unfortunate thing there. But I don't think Matt Rule is going to go down easy. I think you could see TJ Lateef have a pretty good game. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and throw for a bunch of yards. I think he could run a little bit in this one. I think Emmett Johnson's going to really come out and play really strong in this one. I don't think that Iowa's going to completely contain Emmett Johnson. I think he's going to have another really strong game in this one. And I'm going to pick Iowa to win 24-20, but we've seen Nebraska be better in late game situations in one-score games this season. And I do think that if it's a late game situation, Nebraska has more of a chance than that they've had in the past, but I'm still going to go with Iowa.
I agree with you, but I just don't think I don't think they're going to keep it close. Like, I don't think they're going to be able to keep it within one score by the fourth quarter.
Because you think Iowa's just going to run all over them?
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, what I saw against Penn State was shocking how poor the blocking was up front.
Yeah. I do think the interior of Nebraska's offensive line is not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not enough to hold up against Maxwell and those boys. I think it's going to be
Phil
rough.
says Iowa 6, Nebraska 4, all safeties. Boy, that would be a treat.
That'd just be painful.
We watched this at noon. Iowa, Nebraska, all safeties, 5 safeties in the game. And the next day we watch UCLA and USC, and it's 52-42, like Bobby Mack said.
Yeah.
The duality of the Big Ten Conference if that happens.
I was gonna say I feel like we got to get to Michigan State and Maryland because I'm yawning.
I will say one last thing about this game and then we'll move on. Iowa should destroy Nebraska. Iowa should win this game 31-10 because of what they have up front, because of their run game and everything else.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Loophole.
And also, Doc brings it up, Weegan as well. Nebraska's special teams have been very, very improved this season. I don't think they're going to let Weegan beat them.
Watch, he has 2 return touchdowns this week.
Okay, well, if that happens,